Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the channel. It's our regular multiplayer slot on a Tuesday night. We're here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Me versus Robert, and we're on season 8, I think. I think it's season 8. It's hard for me to say 8 because for some reason 7 keeps coming in my head over and over. Everywhere I look, 7, 7, 7. I don't know why, because I've only won the league 5 times, so this year would be 6, so that's not 7. But for some reason I've got 7 on the mind. I don't know. Let's have a look at my recent results on the schedule. Oh, hang on. I beat Monza 7-0. And then I followed it with a 7-2 away win at Cremonese. 7-7, back-to-back sevens. It's not often in Football Manager you get back-to-back 7-goal wins. So I'm going to celebrate that. That's a trophy in itself. Good evening, Robert. What do you think?
That's one of the best intros. uh, if that was an outro yesterday,
Yeah.
I would be fuming. But
Yeah.
now the mood is back, and I'm okay with it. And yeah, let's go on. But yeah, was embarrassing, kind of.
Well,
Wasn't
it was
fun.
one of those weird games. Though. It kind of just, for anyone that didn't see it, it was the last game of yesterday's session, so you can go back and watch it easily. But it was one of them games where we both had plenty of chances. It wasn't like Robert didn't have chances, but my goalkeeper played quite well. His strikers didn't play that well. And I had one guy, Pafundi, on the right, who got 4 goals. He got a hat-trick plus a penalty. And he was on fire. And they weren't like, well, obviously the penalty, but it wasn't like he tapped him in. He was like spinning and left foot, right foot from distance. And yeah, Rob's probably forgotten, but quite a few of mine were from outside the box. It was one of them ones where everything kind of went in. So
Yeah,
I don't think
wasn't.
you can really judge your team based on that one, to be honest.
Was we can state for sure it wasn't Turati's best day at work.
No, it wasn't.
But your team was really good and was the deserved win. So we go on.
Well, we've got a big, tonight's going to be a big session. We could well play each other again because we've got cup game coming up, and yeah, and we've also got another tough league game before then. So it's like literally, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop at all. I've got Fiorentina next game.
This game is in so many ways stupid. Especially when Hilton claims manager of the year.
What, that just happened?
That's the stupidest.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
got the
God.
message now.
Yeah, I've just seen it.
I think the calendar year, right? I believe it is.
It's a charity bet,
That's
honestly.
so
You've won that back to back.
It's
He's just got manager of the
so
year
stupid.
in the year. Do you know what is bad about this? This is the year where I've just got 5 in a row. 5 titles in a row. And a Champions League. And a Super Cup. And a European Super Cup. So like, it's my most trophies I've ever got. And he gets manager of the year. Fair enough. He's won it 3 times now. They're going to rename it the Robert Hilton Trophy. I've only won it once. I mean, what do I have to do to win it? I have no idea how I can win it. I think the only time I've won it is when he finished about 12th. And even then I was surprised he didn't win it. But I think that was the only time I didn't win it. I did win it, sorry.
I guess they mean that with my club I'm overachieving.
Yes.
But with your club, you are reaching the potential. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I've got
it's
good.
very strange.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I've exceeded my potential. Maybe I'm like, maybe you're. What's your star rating for your club? Maybe you're still 3.5 or 4 or something. and I'm
Yeah,
5.
that's a good point.
So maybe you get it like
Yeah.
that. It's a charity.
So
It's
you have
basically a charity thing. They're basically patting him on the head and going, "You've done really well. You won absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Here's this again."
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, the only good thing is Wesley Costa Stevens. He came 3rd in FIFA Best Player. That's a real achievement for a regen. He is a regen player, so we're starting to see them come through. And Restes came 2nd in the goalkeeper. Fifth pro team of the year: Scalvini, Hakimi, Simons. 3 players.
Yep.
And European Golden Boy is a Bari player who I had to loan out to Arsenal for the season. Omar Farouk. Do you remember him? I spent 100 million on him. You've probably forgotten about it. I spent 100 million
No.
on a centre half, and then I've had to I bloody loaned him to Arsenal.
Yeah, I remember him because I watched the top 50 Wonder Kid thing yesterday, and I was a bit curious about him, and I remember I just thought, wasn't he at Bari? I didn't check.
Shocking. I had to loan him out because of the foreigner rule. So I don't know if I can bring him back in January or not. I don't think I can, but I'm hoping I can. It's annoying because, like, even when I bid for a player, they tell me I've got to improve the defence. Well, I'm basically 1 player short because of him. So, but I'm reluctant to buy another centre half. Just, what's the point? Just to cover till the end of the season. Anyway. Oh no, it's happened again. PSG have come in for Scalvini, and it says, "My client is incredibly interested in speaking to PSG and would need a lot of convincing to remain at the club." And they've bid 55 million. Like, if I sell him, he won't be worth 55 million anymore. He'll be worth like 155 million. And you know that's true. He's got another 3 years on his deal for me, and he's having his best season ever. And I paid 80 million for him. So there's so many reasons why. It's so ridiculous. $300 million.
Arsenal coming in for my Christopher Ayer, which I've had for 6 months. But it's not like 150 mil, it's more like 14, 15. My budget is 1.2. Currently I'm spending over my wage budget, so yeah, let's ask the board to increase. But my debt is it's not a good situation. Right now I'm in the red zone regarding FFP. Overall balance 167 in red.
Oh, it's really frustrating when you. What is the answer to people bidding for your best players? Oh,
Depends.
no. You clicked. I didn't realise I'd already clicked out. Like, I was setting his value. And then it... Oh, well.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times.
Aye. We're just going to have this the whole time. We're just going to have people...
Yeah, they didn't wait long. Both me and you, they came the first day, 1st of January.
Are you going to sell? You're not going to sell, are you?
Christopher I is moaning, so I've said to him that if they meet the valuation, we can talk about it. But I'll maybe refuse anyway, just to please him a bit, because it's the focal point of my defense. So maybe I'm gonna lie to him.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I look at selection info and I look and see who hasn't been playing and think, right, those are the ones I can afford to sell. Also, wish you could terminate a loan easier, but you don't appear to be able to. I mean, Aussie Man has barely played for me. He's only started 2 games. He's been 12 times a sub. He's just not in there. I don't really have too many players I want to sell, really. Hardly any. Here we go. Real Madrid have come in for Euro. My client's preferred destination would be Real Madrid. I mean,
coming in for both your centre backs.
Yeah, and he won't do a new deal. He said about a promise. What was the promise? Oh, has been promised he'll play more first team football. I mean, they've offered 33 million. It's a joke.
For Joro?
Yeah.
My God.
Joke.
He's worth 4 times that or more.
Crazy. I don't think I'll be doing any business for this window. Will you? Do you think?
Yeah. Nah, not really. Unless I do an expected sale, big sale of one of my best players. Maybe 1 or 2 loanies. That's it.
Yeah. That's weird. They've come in for my... Atalanta have bidded for my 16-year-old goalkeeper. I hate ones like that because I'm like, well, how do I know how this guy's going to do?
If I have a 16 or 17-year-old, only thing I will receive is maybe a loan bid.
Yeah.
That's the difference between our squads.
I'm going to sell him because it's got a 40% sell on, so it'd be such a low amount that if they sell him, I'll get 40% if he turns into a worldie. But a 16-year-old, what's he going to do? He didn't even look good. Ah, here we go. Excellent. Addison has been recalled, so I've got, well, an extra spot in my squad, realistically. I'm going to have a look at what's available. Well, there's some decent players, but the problem is they're foreign players. Oh man, I'll never forget that. Monterrey, I bought him for 4.5 and sold him for 40 to Wolves. That was one of my big ones that I did.
Oh, I actually have one non-EU spot available, actually.
How do you know?
That's good. I just went into my squad, checked on the information on the players. You know, when you can see wanted, injured.
Yeah.
All those kind of things. Yellow cards.
But how do you know there's a free spot? I don't get it. Because it tells me the ones that are EU.
I'm just counting.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong, actually, when you put it like that. Maybe there's...
I mean, mine was weird. I've only got one. One showing. Registration doesn't say.
Let's get the same information.
I wish it told you. It'd be so nice if it actually told you.
Yeah. It should.
Oh well, I can't recall him, so I'm just going to go with my smaller squad. I'm already down to fail FFP. I don't know how. Something's happened. I'm failing by 28 million. And I'm mine. You know what my balance is, mate? I don't know what's happened, but what the F has happened? Something's just happened, and I don't know what it is, but I'm minus 297 million. So I must have made a payment.
Yeah.
Transfer expenditure. I just spent 31 million. That is the problem. That's where I'm getting screwed. Anyway, I've picked my team, but wow. I'm getting done by that. I wonder where our regulars are. Oh, I know where they are. Jamie and Hannah, obviously, as they're married, have gone to the zoo. Not the zoo. What's the other thing? The zoo.
Park?
No. What's that other shit thing called?
Aquarium?
The zoo. The circus. That's
Aquarium?
it.
No.
The circus. The circus.
Ah, the circus. Ah, that's nice for the kids.
But I always worry about the animals, so I'm obviously getting to a certain age where that's what I would think about.
I think you are one of the biggest animal lovers I've met.
Oh, mate. Well, today we there was these cat. Oh, you know, I've got 2 cats, so I love cats. But there was these kittens that are the same rescue centre where we got our 2. So we got 2 cats, and we got them when they were like 6 months old at Christmas, and so they're over a year now, and they've got 2 kittens that are 3 months old, and they're called, oh, what is it? It's not crisps and chips. It's something in chips. Oh, what is it? Chips. Crisps. No, what is it called? Half a story I've given you there, which is annoying for everyone listening. Let me see. Nacho and chips. Nacho and chips. Are you on Facebook? Do you want me to send you the link to Nacho and chips?
And I am on Facebook, but yeah, I can send you later on.
No, he doesn't want to. I'll tell you what. I will send you a screenshot, and then you don't have to.
Okay.
I want you to see Nacho and chips. Yes, what a goal. Chevy just scored. Right, Robert. This is Nacho and chips.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of...
Don't worry about Football Manager or the fact you're playing a game. This is Nacho and chips. Right, I'm going to show everybody who's watching a little picture of Nacho and chips. Look at them. They're almost gingery tabbies. Look at that.
There they are.
It's unbelievable. And they're called Nacho and chips, and they're 3 months old. And basically, I want them. But that would mean we'd have 4 cats. That might be... That's a lot of cats, isn't it, if you've got 4 cats, do you think?
That sounds like a lot, yeah.
Have you never wanted a second cat?
We had 1 cat and 1 dog once, but that's different. But
That's nice.
yeah, I think 1 is enough. Nothing wrong with having 2, but for me 1 is enough.
They're such different personalities, my cats. I know nobody gives a shit, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm already 3-0 up. Don't tell me you're losing, mate, are you? Because I'll shut up if you are.
It looks like I am. Yeah.
Oh, it says 0-0 on my screen.
Yeah, I lost. Lost again.
What? 1-0?
1-0. That's it. No more 4-2-3-1 for me. Doesn't work. Okay. Just all about getting ready for the Cups and Champions League now. So I'm positive I'm gonna fight for the Champions League trophy. I'm not saying I'm gonna win it, but I say I'm gonna fight for it.
Dear me.
But then I have to start to win matches again.
Really think long and hard about the next tactic, because you need something you can stick with for the cup games coming up.
Yeah.
You got to believe in it. Even if you don't get a result, you've got to believe in it if you can.
Already decided.
I'm disappointed in your original tactic, because part of me's thinking maybe you just weren't good enough, and maybe you were just a bit unlucky. Like, it almost feels to me like the original tactic was a banger. Like, there's part of me that wants to switch to your original tactic to see if I'm still brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd really love to see what the difference is.
Yeah. But I lost.
No, you've lost a few.
Obviously, squad isn't. Yeah, squad isn't good enough compared to yours. It's big difference. Big difference.
Let me just answer Matt here. Hey, Matt. Matt said, have you seen the FIFA World Cup, FM World Cup? Sorry. Yeah, I have. And I was watching Zealand's video on it earlier today. And I mean, Zealand gets on my nerves because he's a bit too much over the top, a bit too much show and not enough information. But I thought it was weird, and it was weird that, you know, I didn't get an invite. I mean, I'm in with Sports Interactive. They send me like 4 copies of their game for free every year on all formats, but it'd have been nice to have qualifiers, because everybody knows no one's better than me. I mean, if you beat me, you deserve to be World Cup winner. That's what I think. I mean, I would have a good chance. I've seen it. It's done over 3 seasons. You got to play quick. I'm used to playing quick. I've got a banging tactic. All you've got to do is learn your tactic. They probably don't let you bring a stick with your tactic in, so you just got to learn it and imprint it on your brain. And I'm great in the transfer market, 3-year deals. Yeah, I reckon I'd definitely make the finals. Like, no doubt I'd get through the groups. Is it 100,000? Shit, I thought it was 10,000. 100,000. Ridiculous. Yeah, that would be nice. How much do I get for beating Robert 6 in a row this season? You can become a member of the channel, Robert. I've won 5 back-to-back Sierra A's. So you should just basically give me money just because you're proud to be my friend. Robert should also give me some money too, just because of how awesome I am.
Yeah.
Give me an incentive.
Just the
when I get to 10 in a row, Robert, will you become a member again when it's 10 in a row?
I'll consider. All right. Oh, a lot of injuries. I have 6 injuries. Doesn't help, of course. On the positives, Luka is back in somewhere between 12 days and 4 weeks. That was specific. Very specific. Okay, 2 weeks then. All right. Yeah, there's a fair chance we will meet each other pretty soon. If we win, I have to add, if I win my cup semi-final. It's a Super Cup now. Next one.
I've just signed Alexis McAllister on a free.
Good for you.
Oh, he can
How
play.
old is he now?
32.
Oh, it's a nice age.
And I just thought,
Play, yeah.
he loves big matches. He's very consistent, and he can play DM, centre mid, or attacking mid. So I'm like, ugh, that just too easy. Ticks boxes. But
That's
on a
that's a
free,
good signing.
I haven't got any money,
yeah.
so I just thought, oh, I'll take it.
That's a good one on a free. I haven't. I was so occupied trying to find some loanies I could loan, but I don't have money for that as well. So
That's a lot of wages.
So
He wants 200 grand a week as well. He wants
Wow.
200 a week. That's a lot. That's where you're paying it instead of buying him. But Tottenham, he's at Tottenham. And they want 86 million. It said buy now, and I clicked it, and I think it was 86 or 96 million. I was like, Jesus. So he's well worth. Even if I bought him and just flipped him, I would make a load of money if I flip him in January. Where are we going? We're in China, mate. We are in China.
Jared Bowen, 34 years old. That's more Cremonese, I think. He's okay. He's a good player. Oh my god, it's quite funny. I can't afford anyone. Oh well.
Oh my god. Thuram now is saying he's going to go at the end of his contract. He's basically out of contract at the end of next season. He's like, strongly opposes the manager. Unhappy. Honestly, what are you meant to do? You just have to let them go. It's a joke, man.
That's a joke. So too easy to. I mean, the players have too much power.
They do. Like, it's like now he hates me. Probably all the other players will come out against me now, and it's like, Jesus. We won the Champions League last season. What does he? Well, he obviously just wants buckets of money. All right, this is a big game. So Bari play Inter, and Roberts Cremonese are away at Milan. Shit gets real in this competition, mate. They don't give you any breathing space, do they?
Nope.
I mean, I've only got 24 players at the club. There's no way I can just let Thuram, Scalvini and Yoro leave in the January window. Be ridiculous.
Better off keeping them. They should just be unhappy. I just got a message that 6 or 7 of my players are unhappy in the training ground because I rejected bids. But I don't care. As long as we win. I do realize chances of winning are less when there are morale problems, but if we win a couple of matches again, they maybe shut up. Yes, 1-0. Could be offside.
We've got little snow patches on the pitch.
Oh. Nothing here in Milano. No, we are in China, you said.
Yeah, that's true. We're in China.
I'm actually leading the semi-final, mate. 2-0. Get in. Oh, that been so many negative matches lately, so it's so nice when you win something again. Something important.
I'm struggling to break him
3-0.
down at the minute. Oh, is that it? Not sure. Disallowed, offside.
Bit a crazy match here. 3-1.
Yeah, I've just gone 1-0 up.
35 minutes.
I've had so many highlights. I'm only in the 12th minute.
Oh.
Just so many shots I've had. There it is, 2-0. Okay, 2-0 half time. Three 0 Probably in about 3 months' time, Taram, Scalvini, and Yoro will say, "Oh, we're okay now. We're happy and happy again."
Yeah. Count on it.
Oh, crap! Bad injury. Oh, so annoying. 4-1.
3-2. I'm leading. Milan pressing. I'll go defensive. Last couple of minutes.
I'm down to 10 men now. For God's sake.
Oh.
20 minutes to go.
Darwich 4-2. Free kick 20 meters.
Ah! Yep, 4-2 here as well now. Can we hang on?
Five to Darwich again. What a signing he has been. Finished.
Milankovic, his first goal of the season, finally. It's weird how some players just never score. I need 2 more. I've only got 10 men. I need 2 more to make it 7-7-7. Oh no, I'm lying. We played a league game, didn't we? God. What am I talking about? Never mind. Are you on the
score 7.
stream, mate?
Yeah.
Are you watching the
Am I
stream?
watching the stream?
Yeah.
Know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Not right now. I wasn't when you asked, but I'm now.
Oh, you didn't have it on a device at all?
Oh yeah, I have it on 2, but I was just checking something.
No, that's fine.
Something else.
That's crazy. Well, that means nobody's watching then. It's just me, you, and you then.
Oh yeah.
How weird. Don't know why that is.
I don't know. Maybe they come join later. Have both won 5-2.
I know. I picked up
Milano teams.
injuries, so I'm not going to be in good shape. Don't know when this will be. Kumo's out for his helmet head. He's out for 2 weeks. Sevi Simons 1 to 3 days. Okay. Bari will play Cremonese on the 11th of January. Yeah, there's no time. There's no time. What do you think about this, mate?
I have no clue.
I've won 3 in a row. I beat you in the final last year. I'd forgotten about it. I beat you 1-0 extra time in America.
Oh yeah,
Rutherford.
Yeah, you did. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I had forgot that.
Well, this is good for all our watching fans. Thousands of them. They get another El Krapico in a final.
I guess some are watching like me later on. Not live, but later on.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm allowed to do humour about it, mate. Otherwise, I'll cry.
Of course.
Bari breaks consecutive win records. Bari 7 in a row. The last time I lost in this competition was December 2027. It's January 31. Now, you only get 2 games a year. So to win 7 is quite a record. You'd have to win it 3 times in a row and get to the final in the 4th, basically. This will focus our minds a bit, won't it, mate? Straight in. I'm gutted you didn't win your league games. I wanted to play the same tactic against you. You know, same tactic. Same. But now it'll be all different. So you're playing a 4-2-4.
Yeah. Same as before.
Oh, the exact same one as before. Same tactic as originally, if you know what I mean.
That tactic I ended 2 points behind you in the league with.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we know it's a good tactic. Damn it. Yeah. I'm not happy. I don't like it. I don't like it when you use that one, but there's nothing. You're not doing anything wrong. I just don't like it. I like it when you use one of your ones and I beat you more.
What was with my tactic was that I was beating. I did beat you, but I was losing. I was losing to the other teams.
Yeah, you did.
So no use. The advantage with this tactic, of course, is that the tactical knowledge is already good. And that's a bit strange because I haven't used it in like 1.5 season. So not a lot of new players, but some new players. Seems like they just, yeah, they're used to it. Not perfect, of course, but Ayer is out on suspension. That's a big blow because he's the heart of my defense. Luka, he doesn't reach the match. He's back in
So
12 to 14 days.
Ricky, my defensive midfielder, who's been with me literally for 5 years. I paid 71 million for him 5 years ago. Now he wants to go to PSG for less than I paid for him. They would just want to pay 45 million for him, and that'd be it. Honestly, it's a joke. And then if you don't go, then he gets the ump and puts in a transfer request, then you've got a really unhappy player. And it's just ridiculous because, like, I'm a good team, so I'm going to have 4, 5, 6 of my players all getting PSG and the Saudi clubs bidding on them. It's all low amounts of money. Well, you know, what am I meant to do? Anyway.
Just ignore this window. Keep
Yeah,
the squad.
but you can't. It's almost like you can't really play them. You've got to play your backup players for their positions for that reason. They'll have to work their way back in the team, I suppose. When a guy tells you want to leave, you're not going to put him in on Saturday.
Depends on how desperate I am.
Yeah. Oh, now they're coming in for Carboni. It's a joke. Chelsea of all people. That's not happening. All right, here we go. El Crapico version 15. Cremonese Bari. The last time we played, it was 7-2. The time before that, it was 3-3. Expect goals, people. Expect goals.
And of course, this is the final.
This is the final. This is
actually
for silverware.
Chance to win a trophy. I've never won this one.
Yeah.
I haven't been in the final too much either. Maybe this is my second or third final.
Well, I haven't got Simons playing or Thuram. Yeah. All right, here we go. This will be good. First, hang on.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers, mate, and you.
Thanks. Key highlights, 1 notch down. Alright. Just tell me if I'm on too slow speed. Oh, good tackle from Lamine.
Aye. This has got goal written all over it. Oh, it's me who's playing too slow. Had to move it up. I just didn't want it. I can't watch it like that. It's painful. Just watching slow-mos of you slamming the ball in the net. This has got Cremonese 4-0 win written all over it. just got that feeling.
Oh, good save. Good free kick, good save.
Get rid of it. Flippin' hell. My team literally haven't turned up. Where are they? Bari, please stand up. Where are you, Bari? We've lost Robert as well for some reason.
No. I'm just sitting here intensely following. Sorry.
Oh, come on, boys. That's a totally different world now. Wow. Okay, that is the worst half of football that these boys have done for a long while. The good thing about it is that it's only 1-0.
Yeah. Three subs.
Yeah. Come on. Back in the game. Thank God for that. We hadn't laid a glove on them till then. Keep moving it. Oh, Carboni nearly. Last ditch block.
I was so afraid of a penalty there. Injury to that wasn't good news. Another.
Come on, mate. Get it in, get it in, get it in. Oh, my God. Talk about a game of two halves. We've absolutely dominated this half, but not scored.
I don't know what you did in the halftime, in the break. You must have been doing the hairdryer in the wardrobe. You must, yeah. My problem is that the guys I want to sub in there are not especially good because too many guys on the injury list.
No, same. I've had to bring on some weaker ones, but it's got extra time.
Pretty even match if you look. Yeah, if you look at the stats, two halves, two teams, two halves. All in all, pretty.
Oh no!
I think it's opposite way, mate. Starts with my chance, but end with yours.
Go on. Ah, you were wrong. No. Come on. Get the ball, get the ball. What an end to a game. Carboni, Xavi, Manini. Oh my God.
Oh, that one is tough to take. Oh well. If you look at the second half, it's deserved. This is your half, and then it's deserved that you score in the end.
I just went time wasting massively at the end there. A low block and time wasting
I figured.
straight after that.
I went very attacking last after your goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh well, was deserved after all. If you look at the stats, you were a bit better all in all.
It changed after.
I think the positives.
You could have got more. You could have. I feel like I got away with one there. You had more. You could have easily scored 2 before half time, and then I gave them the absolute hairdryer, and made 3 subs at half time, and all the subs done well. Manini actually scored. He doesn't score for shit. He just doesn't score. It was an exciting end with that little passage of play where it went like your attack, and then you were like, no, it'll be yours. And it went mine, and I was like, yeah, maybe it will. And then my players lost it, and it went back to you, and I was like, no. It like switched like 3 or 4 times. So it ended up.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't exciting for you, but anyone watching that was a very exciting end to end final.
It was a fine match. It was a good match. What I take from that match, it's just positives. We are with all those injury. I know you have your injury problems as well, but after all, with my problems, we can be better, and I take the positive.
I was only worried about. I wasn't worried about my other players, but I was worried about Hato, who's really my left back, and Bacchiano, who's my worst centre half, young one. They played at the back in the second half, and I was thinking, oh my God, thank God he hasn't got like Luca up there bullying them, because those two aren't very good in the air. But weird thing is, Simons was carrying an injury, and I brought him on for the second half, like halfway through the second half. I thought, oh Christ, I'll bring him on, and he actually got the assist. He actually got 2 assists. So ridiculous. That's an injured player. I was super happy because that's 4 back-to-back. So I've set like a ridiculous record on that tournament now. But
6-week injury. Baidu. Oh man, I struggle with injuries now.
I honestly, I got 7.5 million for winning that. That was decent. Hey, Florin's become a channel member. What an excellent name. Florin, are you Romanian? Because Florin Radachoiu. Do you remember Radachoiu, Robert, back from your young days? Do you remember him?
Yeah.
He was a player. He was a
think
serious
he was a defender.
Player. No, he wasn't. He was a striker.
Nah.
Florin Radachoiu. He had a brief spell at West Ham. He got like the golden boot or something in I think it was the World Cup or the Euros. Anyway. That was a genuinely hard game.
I remember it.
It was a hard game against you, mate, there. That's why I'm so happy. That was, honestly, you literally did really, really push me there. And I was thinking you were totally going to get it. At half time, I thought, wow, I got done there. So
Yeah.
that's why I was so happy, because I was 1-0 down. I came back 1-1, and even at 1-1 I was thinking, who knows. So I just don't want you thinking I was being a bit overly happy. It was just because of how good you were.
No. Not at all, mate. I understand it, of course. I'm just. I don't think I've been more happy after a cup final loss than this, because the team played well, and they played well in the semi-final against Milan. So this is definitely the way to go.
Well, I've got a theory. I think that team talks, which is bizarre, but actual team talks and the instructions you give them right before the match, that little team talk, are way more important than they should be. Because, like, when I played you in the previous one, I mentioned revenge in that 7-2. So, hey, Aaron, Premier League fan, member for 5 months. Wicked.
Nice.
Thanks, Aaron. You see that, Rob? Look how good that looks. Because, like, we've got one after the other there.
Yeah, cool.
I massively appreciate it, guys, honestly. I am a small channel. I mean, I'm growing. I'm hoping to hit 5,000 subs this year. We're growing steadily. I get at least 50 a month, but we're steady, literally steady, 50 a month new subscribers. So, and we do give all the channel members get access to all the tactics on the channel, but we always make sure there's at least 2 tactics that are free for everybody, and I rotate those tactics as well, just so that whatever kids or people that can't afford to be members can at least get a couple of tactics. Ha ha ha. When's the new one dropping? Yeah, the problem is, Aaron, I'm working on something big, but I need Robert to help me do the testing on it. So yeah, I've got an idea to give to Robert. But Robert's actually got some tactics ready to go. Almost. So I'll have to chat to him. Hang on, we've got another cup game. It's the Coppa Italia now. God.
Yeah. From one cup to another. And then Champions League.
It's every 3 days at the moment. Incredible test of our squads. It's just said something here. It says my stadium, which has got 61,000 supporters, with the potential to be expanded to 72,000. Well, I wish they'd let me do that. See, things like that, I think it takes the game ages before it actually lets you do that.
Yeah.
He hasn't played much for you, that Batarina. He looks like... I've had him before and he's been brilliant for me.
Yeah.
Is he behind Darvic?
Okay. Yeah. Darvic is 4 stars. Darvic is my best player now.
Yeah. Weirdly, my best player is Costa Stevens. If I do it on actual ability, it's Wesley Costa Stevens, then Xavi Simons, then Scalvini. Then you'd be surprised who the next 2 are. You could have probably 10 guesses, you wouldn't get it. but it's Milankovic and Eduardo Manini, which is mental that they're ahead of Yamal, Yoro, Pafundi, Esposito, Hato, Carboni, Boldi, Hakimi, Thuram.
Yeah.
They're ahead of them. Young. This young Serbian who I picked up for 6 million quid at the start of last season. He's 20 years old. He does look unbelievable now.
There you have the difference on our squads. Do you have anyone on 3 or 3.5 stars?
Yeah. 3.5 is Helmet Head, Restes in goal, Ricky, Aussie Men's 3.5 stars. But don't forget, that's 3.5 in my squad. If you put Aussie Men in your squad, he might be 4 or 5 star. You don't know, because it's the star rating against your squad is the problem.
Yeah.
I definitely have started going on average rating. I like average rating. I like goals. I like assists if it's a striker or attacking player, and if they do it for you, I don't think you should sell them. I've made the mistake before myself. Sold player, I thought, oh yeah, he's only a 3-star. I'll get a 5-star in, and the 5-star player never does it.
Okay.
I made a few changes for this one.
Yeah, same here. I had to remove 4 players because of injuries, suspensions.
Oh, right.
Wasn't a nice sight when I was about to pick the team.
Great.
Not a good start for me.
Yeah. I'm annoyingly 1-0 down.
Oh, nice. Oh, please don't give me an injury on Jimenez.
All right. 1-1. VAR check.
Same here.
Goal awarded.
Oh, the post.
Here we go.
I'm dominating, but it's still 1-1.
I said 2-1.
Scored?
I've forced Scalvini to play. He's playing centre mid. Defensive mid.
Yeah, but he can do that.
Yeah.
Yes. Kaita special from 25 meters to 1.
Costa Stevens gone off injured first half. This really is the part of the season where things get serious.
Yeah.
I've got another injury. Wow.
"22 shots compared to their 6. 2-2.
Oh, what a goal from Xavi. Xavi is absolutely the man. He just ran through round of the defenders and smashed it in. How many subs in this competition? I feel like I've only made 3 and it says no more subs.
Yeah, possible. It's only 3. I don't know.
Oh well. Players are going to be truly shattered for the league game.
Oh, yeah.
Phew,
What a disaster.
that was really loud in my
Big
ear.
mistake for my defender. Fuck. Oh,
What's happened? What you doing is making noises. We need to know what's happened. Oh my god, Vlasic scores 3-2.
yeah. They're 4-2 to them.
4-2 for them.
I was leading 2-1. Yeah, I was
Oh.
leading 2-1. I have 3 in XG. They have 1.3.
Ah, harsh. 1.3 and they scored 4.
Yeah, they had like 5 chances all in all. Scored on 3. I have had 11. Scored on 2. Harsh. Okay, I'm out. I'm out in the first match.
Damn. That was against. They were a B. Oh, I shouldn't rub it in, but they were a B team.
Yeah, tells you something about my problems now. No stability, a lot of injured players, bad morale in the team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's so many components in my bad spell.
Wow, who's this Valier guy? He got 2 goals and an assist. 21-year-old. He's decent. They've pulled one out of the bag here. Agility, balance, pace. He's really pacey with finishing and composure. Someone's going to buy him. You should buy him. I'm not going to buy him. You should buy him. Giorgio Valier. There you go. I'm actually helping you. He's 21. I'm not saying he's the best in the world, but he's got 9 goals in 8 league appearances and he scored against you. He could be one of them. He's so cheap, mate. He's only like 2 million quid. But with all that pace and acceleration, composure, determination. Rob's not convinced. I'm trying to help him out. He'd be a good backup, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was starting to look at him. He's interesting. I launched a bit.
Just that pace, acceleration, and the finishing ability. Yes, his other stats aren't as good, but his technique was 15. Oh man, I've got Juve in the next round for my troubles. You would have played Lazio away.
Yeah.
This will make you feel better, mate. Hellas Verona are 8th in the table in B. I thought I was going. You thought I was going to say top. I'm only messing around. I just think you need a win now. You're on that little bit where you're on that. You've lost 4 out of 5 now. And obviously you haven't kept a clean sheet for 6 games.
But yeah.
Play the experienced players in the next one. And
yeah. But I was forced to do. It wasn't like I didn't rotate. It was just injuries, suspensions, knackered players.
you'll end up going back to the
Forced in.
to the 3-4 whatever it was 3-4-2-1 again.
Nah, I can't change anything more now. I will never get stability if I. I just have to stick.
Well,
with
you've got
this
2 Champions League games coming up, so
yeah,
you've got to win there, and otherwise you'll have a lot of games where you're watching me.
Yeah. I did expect this season to be to climb the ladder a bit again, like I've done before. This is turned into one strange season. Problem is, squad is not big enough. That's the end of it. That's the reason for all. When you sub in players, on 3.5 stars and up. When I have to go a bit down the list to find replacement, either in match or before match, I put in 2.5, 3, sometimes 2 stars players. That tells it all, really.
Yeah.
So the rebuild is not finished.
That's why I recommended that guy to you, because he's 21 and he was 2 million, and I was thinking that's what you need, like you said.
Yeah.
I've got a few like that where they come on and they're not my best, but they're young.
Yeah.
I'm always 90% of the time, a player that comes on for me will be 18, 19 or 20. Last season that was. Now they're like 19, 20, 21. They're a little bit older.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's fun with the young ones. So you got to really have a look at the, maybe you should look at the Italian under 21s.
Yeah, I sometimes do.
I really love this save that
My
we're
problem-
playing. I think I might help you and literally give you not give you a couple of players, but find a couple of players for you.
My problem right now is that I can't afford to give any wage.
Oh yeah.
So I can't sign.
Just gonna
I bid for that.
Oh yeah. Oh, you've got weird players in your. You've got to be selling this David Mastrantonio. He's still got a year left. He's 27 in your. He's out for 8 months with a cruise ship. That goalkeeper. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, he's my. He is not in my squad. He's in the reserve team.
Okay, I've got to tell you this. This is an absolute disaster, right? Can you go to your under 20 squad now? All right. Look at those players. They're out of contract. 23-year-olds. You could literally free transfer all of them now. We are talking about 15, 20 players. I have to scroll 4 times to get to the bottom of your squad. I'm disappointed in you, Robert, looking at this. These are a ton of players. Like this guy, Chesty, he's on 1,400 a week. He hasn't even got a contract. This is bad. Are you surprised by this, or do you just literally never look at them?
I promote. Obviously I don't look enough because I wasn't aware.
He has
I just
7.
care about the best ones.
He has 7 goalkeepers over the age of 21 in the under 20s. And 6 of them are out of contract. I mean, that will free up quite a lot of money, mate. Thousands. That will take you ages. That will take you half an hour to get rid of all of them. You obviously never.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it later.
This is a lesson to you. I know it's probably pissing you off, but like,
it's a good lesson.
Another 4 of them are going to be out of contract at the end of the season. You've actually only got 7 players that are in contract, and of those, only 4 are eligible because they're 20 or under. I mean, that will free up a lot. I'm going to guess the 18s is the same. Oh no, your 18s is fine. You've got 1 player, Lorenzo Esoso Tezozo Bon. He is 23 years old and he's in the under 18s. Oh, you're triggering my anxiety here. This is really triggering me. Why is he there? Robert's had him since virtually the beginning of the game. He has had him since the beginning of the game. He's 23 now. He's stealing 11. He's played 5 years for the under 18s, ineligible. Can you please can you free transfer him?
Right now I'm setting up my team. I will look at that later. But
Okay.
I'm grateful for the that you bother to look and for the devices, because I obviously don't care enough about.
You obviously never look. I always look. I even buy players for my under 20s.
Yeah. I'll take a look at it later on. Maybe I can do that while you play the cup game.
I wasn't trying to depress you, but that's literally, it literally triggered me. I was nearly like, I was in a state of shock when I looked at it. I was like, there's 20 players. I'm not even exaggerating. There's 20 players there. Wow, this game is testing my squad. Is anyone else watching this stream? I don't know if anyone else was triggered by that. That's good news for you anyway, mate. You'll have to take that as a positive. That's 20 spaces that's going to free up.
I do, because I always play, my style of play is, I'll just hand it over to assistant, so that gave me a useful
but they're out it's only because they're out of contract. I don't pay a lot of attention.
Delegate.
Yeah, I don't pay a lot of attention to mine. I just make sure I don't have ones out of contract, and I obviously sell mine. You've heard me selling 16-year-olds a lot.
Yeah, that's useful input, because that really teaches me something today, because I always delegate those 2 squads to other staff members.
Yeah.
And I can actually free some money on that, being more aware. So
They'll
I'm grateful. Thanks, mate.
cheers. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm excited about it myself. I'm like, oh my god, you will free up. I'm wondering how much you'll free up. It won't be a lot, but it will be. I don't know, 30,000. It's got to be 30,000 a week. Got to be.
Hopefully, we'll look at it when you play your.
But it might give the
next
board
game.
a different feeling when they see you've hardly got any. And also, what it will do is, and this will annoy you, but the quality of the players you get given each year will be higher when you've got smaller squads in the in the underages. Like, because you've got so many players, you've got 30 under 20s, you're not going to get awarded many good players. But next season, you'll have hardly any. By the way, I'm 3-0 up after 20-something minutes. Parma are terrible, aren't they?
1-0 up.
Parma are always terrible in our game. Don't know if you've noticed that. They're just terrible.
$2-0.
Monza's the 7-0 team. That's the team I beat 7-0 before I played you. I'm glad that you were surprised too. You sounded genuinely surprised that you had 20 out of contract players.
Yeah, I didn't know. That shows you how much attention I pay to just go down there, look sometimes. Are there any interesting prospects? Apart from that, letting my staff do the business. I learned a lesson.
Zero, yeah. I mean, all I do, don't get me wrong, all I do is probably like 3 times a year I look at contracts. And sometimes I renew a young player's contract. Sometimes, mostly I let them go. I release them mostly.
Yeah, I do that as well. I just offer contracts to interesting ones. But the part with having players without contract earning money,
that's terrible.
Yeah,
that was terrible. That was really...
Oh, well, gives me something to work with.
Yeah.
Finished 3-0. Just have to give this one time. Will be good, I think. More stable.
Make sure you're training it as your primary, for God's sake. I'm starting to worry about you now.
You can't drag everything into that. No.
I know. I'm just checking.
Tactics. That's my specialty.
All right.
So no,
but you've changed a lot recently, so I'm sort of thinking to myself, well, he's changed 3 times. Has he literally each time clicked train, as primary or whatever the hell it is?
Yeah, it's good input, but right now I just have one tab. So.
Oh, cool.
It's the primary one anyway. Mamardashvili is red, coming to Anfield next season.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was like, what? We're trying to get players out. We've got a couple more. We're trying to bring in another striker and another midfielder, but we've got to sell first. So like Zuma, Agerd, Ward-Prowse, Danny Ings, they're all available. It just depends. You know what it's like. It's always a scramble. Like Danny Ings he'll become very popular on deadline day. All the top championship and low prem teams will all of a sudden be interested in him. I bet you. But I think it'll be a loan. People aren't going to want to touch their wages is the annoying thing. So you'll be looking at loan deals. So what's happened? We're one behind in the league now. I've just noticed, mate. We're a game behind.
Both of us, only us.
Yeah. Or Napoli
and our opponents.
And Sassuolo. Yeah, our opponents.
Yeah. And maybe because of the Super Cup. Probably. All right, Champions League. Two important matches now. I'm just 2 points behind top 8. 2 matches to go. Only one loss against Paris. Right.
Yeah, I don't know where I am with this because I'm 3 ahead of Bayern, but I feel like I need 3 points and then I can rest.
Yeah.
These are 2 home games for me. These last 2 are both home games. In the league, Inter are 7 behind me, but I've got a game in hand. But Inter actually, I need to start looking at Inter and stop worrying about you.
Yeah. But my goal now is to get the second place, to beat Inter. That's my goal. I have to set the standards a bit higher than it has been. So 10 points. Could be 8 because I have a game in hand. That's a bit. 8 points is a lot, but I have to have that kind of goal. Let's check. This will be my 5th match with the tactic, so I need at least 7 or 8 more games to have some kind of stability. Did you hear the rumor about Federico Chiesa? Apparently Liverpool are in negotiations. I don't know. I feel like we don't need that kind of player now. Right now we need a DM. And also another center back. Oh well, I guess Hughes and get the guys, they know better than me what they're doing.
That guy's coming back, Omar Farouk. I forgot I only did a 6-month loan, thank God.
Oh yeah, he's coming on loan. Good.
He's coming back. All right, Ajax away for you. Do you need to win this one?
I think so. I'm 2 points behind top 8.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Luca is back in training in 3 days. Nice. Oh, God, I've missed him. I can play up front with Jimenez and Luca. Esposito down on the wing. Darwich on the right wing.
Hey, Jamie's here. He made it. They said it couldn't be
Hi, Jimmy.
done. But he made it.
Yeah, still half an hour left, so plenty of good football.
Yeah. It's been a good night. Aaron's is a Premier League channel member, and Florin is a League 2 member. You missed the cup final. We played each other in the cup final, and Robert was 1-0 up and could easily have been more at half time. And I was hanging on a bit, didn't have any shots. And then second half, I gave him the absolute hairdryer treatment. And I changed it from balanced to positive, and we completely dominated the second half. It was a true game of two halves. I ended up slightly better statistically in the end after a terrible first half. And that was my 4th back-to-back cup win.
Still 0-0. That's why I'm making weird noises.
We love your noises, mate. It's a feature.
Yeah.
This is a rare start up front for Aussie men, and he's not taken his chance so far. Esposito scores. I've got him playing Shadow Striker.
Yes, 1-0. Jimenez.
Have you got Luca back yet, or you still haven't?
He's back in 3 days. I will match him carefully the first couple of matches, but so 4 months went fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-0. Things are turning now, mates. I'm 1 point behind top 8. I'm in 9th place right now. I'm actually only 4 points behind you. One win, 1 draw. Yes, 3-0.
Well, I just don't want to play you. I've had enough. I've played you enough times.
80 minutes, 3-0.
Yeah, same. 3-0.
Would be nice to have a clean sheet.
Oh, you've cursed yourself now.
I don't believe in that.
No, I know you don't. Yeah, I know you don't. You're the least superstitious person. Maybe it's an English thing. We're all
so.
superstitious. We all are. Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a very English thing. Like, English footballers, if they score, they'll wear their lucky pants every game. The pants will be literally falling apart. I have to get them clean for match day.
I heard stories about Norwegian footballers that don't have any superstitious thoughts or routines, before they come to England. And then when they come to England, they start to do the left sock before the right sock and all those things.
Oh.
I told you that story about, Frank Strandley, who played for Leeds in the 90s.
No, never heard of him.
He was known in Norway for not being maybe the brightest footballer. He was interviewed by one of the newspapers. How's life in England? It's brilliant. It's very social after the matches. We go grab something to drink, have a good time with the lads. It's fine, mate. Very, very good. They also have this brand of beer which tastes really good. It's called Pint.
Oh no. Oh dear. That's a good one. That's not even a joke. That's actually true. It's a good joke.
Yeah, it's an actual story. It's, he's not often in podcasts when, but it's always brought up in the podcast when he's a guest.
That was a good one, Robert. All right. So we've kind of qualified. Have we qualified? I don't know if we've qualified. Yes, I have qualified for the round of 16. Thank God for that.
Good.
I saw the value of
top
SPC.
8.
Sorry.
Sorry. No. Just gonna tell you I'm 8 in the table right
so
now.
You were, so. You're just in there. So you're going to need to win the last one to be sure. Yeah, you'll definitely have to win it. A draw won't be enough because too many teams aren't that far away. I've qualified, so I will be playing the kids. I really hope this guy coming back off loan will be able to play. Man, all these. So many games we've played. This is like thick and fast. Here we go. Hammer reaches 400 games in management. This will be my 400th game. So you must be the same.
Yeah. Nah, remember you have league campaigns than me, longer cup runs.
Yeah.
So I'm probably at 350.
Yeah.
I can't check, of course, but
I didn't think about that. Oh God, Scalvini, honestly, so annoying. PSG, now Real Madrid. It's always those two, always. All right, here we go. This is not our game in hand. I don't want to tell anyone, but I'll say it. I'm 17 clear of Robert. And I am 7 clear of Inter.
Oh, Luca is on the bench. He can play some minutes. Not gonna start him. Yeah, my aim, mate, is to reduce it to
No,
10,
I know. I just always,
10-point gap.
every time, I always say it. Whether like if it was the other way round and you were 7 ahead of me, or but I would also read it out.
Yeah.
I have to because I'm not on that page very long, so people aren't watching that closely.
Yesterday I was moaning, I'm going to be like 15 points behind. Today I have another angle. If you're 17 now, I'm going to be 10 in the end.
Oh, there you
Champions League semi-final. And I'm going to beat Inter and be number 2.
That's what you really need to aim at. But as long as you're in the top 4, you'll be all right. That would be...
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie said he's Rob using a new tactic. I'm going to let Robert answer this one.
I'm back to the 4. Yeah, I did change, yeah. Was so unstable. I ditched 3-4-2-1, which I've used now for 1.5 season. I tried 1-4-2-3-1 and didn't work that well. So I'm back to the 4-4-2 I used when I almost won the league, 2 points behind, which I used that season. Yeah. Usual Rob way, 3 different tactics.
Yeah.
During one season.
And me with the same tactic year in, year out.
Yeah, but that's understandable.
Wan-Bissaka plays for Genoa. Just seen him. Wan-Bissaka, Genoa.
Yeah, that's right, Jamie. Stick to 1 instead of 3 or 4 or 5.
It's hard. It is harder in his defence, like because I'm basically not losing any games. It's really puts the pressure on. It's an unfair pressure. It's not that realistic that someone would win virtually every game in the league. I mean, oh, what a goal! 3-0. And what's happened, which is not going to be that apparent to people watching or Robert mainly, is that I mainly signed in the first few seasons young players. So like Restes was like 20 or something. Yoro, Hato, Baldi, Manini, Kavic, even Profundi, Xavi Simons, Yamal, Costa Stevens. They're all early 20s. Like they've just improved. All of those players have improved year on year. So I'm almost coming into their peak time. Right, I'm going to make some subs here. I've been, not like me, I've been slow to sub.
Still 0-0, 83 minutes.
Oh no.
Been resting a lot of players. That's no problem. As long as I don't concede. I'm preparing for the Champions League one, so. We were the better team once again. It's going the right way. Lucas, first 30 minutes in 4.5 months. Oh, Champions League.
What was it? 0-0?
Importante. Yeah.
Did they deserve it? Was you anything? Any comments?
I was slightly better. I could have won, but they were okay, so.
I mean, you've got to look at
fair enough.
Napoli are 5 behind you. Empoli are 4 behind you, but you've got a game in hand, so you've got that little cushion, but you can't afford to be slipping up too much.
That's true.
That would be a disaster.
Everything is...
That would be like everything else is all jokes, but if you don't get top 4, yeah, your chance to catch me will slip.
I will get top 4. That's no problem, but now it's I'm on equal points with Milan on 3rd if I win the game in hand. 7 behind the Inter. It's possible to take the 2nd place.
My scouts.
But now the focus is on Champions League.
My scouts scouted Jimenez. I didn't ask them to. They just did. And yeah, they give him a 3-star rating. I don't know if what he gets for you.
He's right now he's 3.5.
Yeah, similar. He would be my 8th best striker on the list. Number 8. Okay, he's back. He's back. Farouk, or whatever his name is. Can he play? He can't. Extra non-EU player who cannot be registered until next season or until another non-EU player is sold. Absolute joke. I haven't even got any non-EU players. I don't know what to do about that.
I didn't quite get it. Did you sign him on permanent deal or loan?
No. Here again. He's the guy I spent 100 million on, and I sent him on loan to Arsenal for 6 months, and now he's come back. And I've only got one non-EU player like in the squad, so I thought it'd be fine for him to come back. I thought I'd be able to play him for the rest of the season, and I cannot play him. I cannot. He's not there. But
I don't know, mate.
I don't know why.
I don't have.
There's obviously a limit on how many you're gonna have, and I must have sold. I must have bought and sold. I must have sold. I have no idea. It's pissing me off. Yeah, I can't even pick him for the Champions League. Oh well. I may as well loan him out again if that is the case. It's just the way it is. Or will there be another point to register? I don't know if there will be.
Yeah, it will be after window is closed. You have some days on you. I think.
I'm going to get a lot of people interested in my players at the end here, which is annoying. Right. However, I'm going to pick my squad is just not that big for when you're thinking about who's going to play where. "24 players. 24 players sounds a lot, but it's really not. Throwing a couple of injuries.
Yeah. All right. Come on, let's secure us the 8th place or better. It's looking good. The first 10 minutes pressing. Having chances. Yes. Look who's back. Look who's back on the score sheet.
That sounds like a song.
Look who's back on the score sheet.
No, it's like, look who's back, guess who's back, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good one. Luca's back. That's even better than his name is Luca. When you have a player not fit to play more than 45 minutes, would you start with him or would you sub him in at 45 or later? Do you have any general policy on that?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I normally bring him on at the end for but I don't give him a half. I give him 20, 25, but that's just because things are going well. It depends how critical they are to you.
Yeah.
If they're critical, bring them on, get a lead, then take them off. But,
Yeah.
There's no right and wrong. Match. There's no right. It can go either way.
Nah. Yeah. I started with him and he scored after 7 minutes, but I subbed him off in halftime now. Leading 1-0, 60 min.
Look, Jamie says I sub them in. He subs them in. Same as what I just said.
Yep. Normally I would do that as well, but this is such an important match.
Yeah, this is a must-win, pretty much must-win game. So otherwise, if you lost, you'd end up playing another 2 matches minimum.
Yeah. I have to stick to this lead. Looks like I will drop out if I concede one now. If it's a draw, Esposito out injured. Lucas coming back, Esposito out. Oh well.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. 2-0.
Ah! The timing of that, yes. Right as Valencia went 1-0 up. Right. We have got a game on our hands now. But it's my own fault. I did rest players. Let's see. Can we pull it back? We've absolutely dominated. They've had 2 shots, 1 goal.
Yes, you can. I mean, after all, it's you.
Well, that's true. But it's not looking good. I've got my reserve keeper in. Which you'd probably forgotten about. I've been playing him in the cup games. Except when I played you. I've played Restes. But he's playing the other ones.
Yeah, fair.
Ah, Aussie men. Scores. That's better. I didn't want another loss. The only games I've lost is when I've put the only game I've lost is when I put my reserves out in the Champions League earlier on. I kind of regretted it. Oh, Hugo Pereira, 5th of the season.
Why am I not surprised?
Well, Pereira is like the forgotten
Good
man.
management.
He's the absolute forgotten man at Bari. He has played the least. Absolute least. I mean, he's behind Costa Stevens, Esposito, and Aussie men. He's the fourth choice striker in a team that plays 1 up front, so it's a bit unfair, really. All right, we deserved it. We had XG of 3.94, and theirs was 0.5. We had 22 shots. They had 4. It was one of them. But I'm pleased. Did you get it done, Robert? You did get it done.
Yeah, 6th place. So I'm happy with that. Turned out good.
There we go.
I'm stable at the back again.
So there's some teams there that could drop out. Bayer, Liverpool, Atleti, Dortmund, Valencia, PSV, Chelsea, Inter, Arsenal. Oh God, there's a load. Milan, Newcastle. It's crazy. It's the Champions League in that league system. They've totally done it just to give a load of extra matches with not as much jeopardy on them.
Yeah.
In real life, big teams are going to be putting out reserve players in the Champions League. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how they approach it. Are there League Cup games today in the England?
Yeah.
Or is it tomorrow?
Some today. West Ham play tomorrow.
Ah, okay. Any big teams? Everton plays today. Brighton. Fulham. Palace. Okay. I didn't say anything about results in case you...
Yes, don't. Just annoyed at that guy. I've got a... Oh well. Flipping out. Olasey is on the transfer list. Ha! And we're both. It says minor interest. It's got both of us. He's 29 now. This is the crazy thing, isn't it? He spent his whole career at Palace in this game.
Yeah.
So we don't really know. Aha. Next session, I've got Roma away in the league, followed by Juve in the Coppa Italia quarter-final. And then another 3 days later, I've got Inter. So Roma, Juve, Inter. This is my run, right? You listening? Roma, Juve, Inter, Napoli, Juve, Atalanta. How's that for a 6? Now, you've got to try and hang in there because there's possibilities for draws in there if ever there is. I mean, double.
Yeah, stand by my goal. Minus 10 points behind there.
It's difficult.
That's my goal.
I know. No, I'm only saying it's difficult because
it's a bit ballsy actually from me to state that, because you will probably not drop. Right now you are how many points in front? 19. It's a bit ballsy of me to say 10 points, but that should be my goal.
I've literally won. I've played, just to reiterate, because you probably have forgotten how ridiculous I've been. I've played 21, won 20, drawn 1.
I know.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. That was a 2-2.
I must give you that one loss.
It's my best. So far, it's like my best season since we started.
Yeah, I know.
But it's funny they got the average rating thing here. Check this out. This is the average ratings for the division, and the top 7 are all mine. And then you've got Connor, Bradley, and Luca and Doig for you. But yeah, I bought Hakimi in the window as well. Remember I bought him last summer, Hakimi, and he's turned out to have my highest rating. And Simon's, Costa Stevens. So it just shows you I invested tons on those guys. I spent a lot of money. So it is about money, whatever way we look at it. Those 7 players that I've bought, that's like so much money. Baldy, 65 million. Pafundi, 20 million. He was the decent one. Even Ricky, I paid 71 million for. Scalvini, 80 million. It gets worse. 100 million for Costa Stevens. Simon's 70 million. And then Hakimi, who was 31, I paid 75 million for a 31-year-old. So, yeah. It's not all manager brilliance. It's like, you think about your top signings, you probably haven't had that, so it's not quite on that front. It hasn't been a fair fight.
But this is part of the game, the transfers. So I can't get away with that. Just saying, I'm not as good as in the transfer market. I can't. There's no excuse. It's part of the game. You have to be good in that as well.
It's just mad, though. It's just mad that you. Do you remember you had that? You had that moment when you were ahead of me.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember. Right now I'm releasing players. Started to work on that the last couple of minutes. continue tomorrow. Okay.
Hang on, I've just got one deal here. It's a mad deal. Okay. We better leave it at that for this evening. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching us. I've totally lost track. Is it Tuesday today? So, yeah, we won't be back. We've got a day off tomorrow. So, you see us fellas on Thursday. That's right, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah.
And tomorrow, if you want to join me on my other channel, the Games Den TV, I'll be playing more Monster Truck. It's a brilliant game. I played it today for the first time. Got sent it early. It was brilliant. It's called the Games Den TV. All right. See you next time, fellas. Have a good evening.